Have you ever wondered how millionaires get so rich? How they can run 5 businesses at the same time? And yet they all have access to leisure time to spend it with their families or for personal activities. It's all about time management. Rich people have a lot of responsibilities, and to manage everything, they properly plan every day. And if you want to make your first million this year, you must learn time management. In this video, I will tell you what time management is and how to correctly plan your day. And most importantly, I will give you the techniques that all millionaires use to manage their time. So give me a like, subscribe, and be sure to watch this video to the end. Time management is a set of techniques and methods aimed at effective allocation of time. It is based on the skills of self-organization and self-management. Complete use of time management helps both a single person and company to optimize time planning and carefully use the resources. The more we succeed in completing what we have planned, the higher the quality of our work and life in general. Most time management methods are based on 3 main components: prioritization, planning, and structuring. Prioritization is about considering the urgency and importance of the task to see if it requires immediate attention. Planning, on the other hand, is about identifying exactly when to start a task and how long it will take to complete it. In contrast, structuring involves thinking of ways to monitor the task and evaluate its results. Most time management techniques focused on prioritization and structuring, whereas only a few involves in a complex combination of all 3 principles. In this video, we will look at 15 best time management techniques, starting with the simple techniques and gradually moving on to the more complex time management systems. The best time management methods include tested techniques that will help you organize your time more effectively. Firstly, prepare from the evening. This approach is especially helpful for those who have trouble getting up early. It is important to write down your work and personal tasks for the next day to understand the caseload in advance and avoid any morning rush. You can not only plan your task in the evening, but also choose your work clothes or prepare lunch. Such planning helps to reduce stress levels in the morning and start the day with a clear head. The second method, called at least 10 minutes, helps to cope with procrastination when important or urgent things are postponed. If you feel like you don't want to do anything, try starting by taking at least 5 or 10 minutes to complete a task. These simple techniques overcome initial resistance and often leads to a less stressful work once you get started. This approach helps gradually build up motivation and improve self-control. The third way is to set deadlines. Clearly defined deadlines stimulate you to work faster and help you to avoid procrastination. Even if the deadline is set by you personally, it still helps you to organize your task more efficiently. It is important that these deadlines are realistic and don't lead to unnecessary stress. Approach this carefully, taking into account your capacity and the amount of work you have to do. The fourth method is called eating the frog. Sounds strange, doesn't it? The method means that you need to start your day with the most difficult task. Morning is the time when your brain is not overloaded with information, and this is the best time to get through the difficult task. Once you finish such task, you will feel a burst of energy, and the rest of task will seem much easier. This not only helps to improve your productivity, but also boost your mood for the rest of the day. The fifth method is the opposite of the previous one and is to complete small tasks first. Start the day by doing things that take no more than 1 or 2 minutes to do. This can be as simple as checking emails, sending requests, or sharing tasks. By completing a few small tasks, You will feel more productive, which will encourage you to complete more complex tasks. This method allows you to quickly unload your task list and start your day with a sense of accomplishment. Whether to use this method or the previous one is up to you, but our recommendation is to try both and then decide what works best to you. The sixth method is suitable for those who often face tasks without strict deadlines. It suggests to write down all your tasks in a single list and slowly read through it until you want to stop at one task. The most important thing is to choose the task you want to do right now. This helps you better understand our own priorities and moods, which leads to a more balanced and productive work. The seventh method is not to take an urgent task immediately, but to postpone them to the next day. To approach this goal, you should keep close to-do list to which you cannot add new tasks, but you can put them off until tomorrow. This helps you to keep the focus on current tasks and avoid any overload. It allows you to concentrate on the really important things without wasting your time on chaotic activities. The eighth method is to divide the large task into smaller steps. Global tasks can be scary in their size, and to get started on them, you should break them down into smaller steps. For example, instead of general task of launching a new project, you can break down into specific actions such as audience research, data analysis, and design preparation. This makes tasks less terrifying and more manageable, allowing you to get started without unnecessary stress. The ninth method is to complete a single task in a single time frame. As research shows, multitasking in mental work is inefficient. If a person is doing several things at once, he or she is worse at remembering information and cannot select important details. By working on one task in a specific time frame, you increase your productivity and better learn information. This approach helps you to get deeper into your work and achieve better results. The 10th method is to use fixed time to work. This includes time work techniques, such as the Pomodoro method. This technique involves working for 25 minutes followed by a 5-minute break. This approach helps to avoid overload while maintaining a high level of concentration. The main principle here is a strict attention to time intervals, which helps you to better manage your time and avoid burnouts. The 11th method is the principle of 9 things to do, based on hierarchy of tasks. During the day, you should complete 1 major task, 3 smaller tasks, and 5 minor tasks. This helps to balance the workload and not forget about smaller tasks that also requires attention. This approach also allows you to better organize your time by dividing it into large and small tasks. The 12th method is Kanban, which is a way of organizing work that allows you to distribute your workload and complete tasks on time. The Kanban is the table where tasks move from one bar to another as they got completed. This visual approach helps you easily track progress and not forget important things to do. The 13th method is timekeeping. It helps you understand where your time is being used effectively and where is not. This method involves 3 steps: time resourcing, analyzing, and planning. In the first stage, you record how much time is spent on tasks. In the second stage, you analyze when time was spent most effectively and when wasn't. And in the third and final stage, you make decisions about your schedule and your approach to work based on the data you receive. This method allows you to become more informed about how you spend your time and makes the necessary correction to improve your efficiency. The 14th method is the Eisenhower matrix. This helps to prioritize tasks based on their urgency and importance. This system divides tasks into 4 categories: important and urgent, important and not urgent, unimportant and urgent, and unimportant and non-urgent. Using this approach, you can effectively manage your task by focusing on what is really important and avoid any distractions. The 15th and the last method for today is the time management by chronotype. It is based on your biological rate and helps you to identify optimal time for work, rest, and sleep. Different people have different chronotypes, and by fitting your schedule around them, you can significantly improve your productivity and quality of your life. Customizing your daily routine according to your own chronotype helps to better utilize your personal strengths and reduces stress levels. Not all of these methods may work for you, but the important thing is to start using them and get a practical understanding of what works for you the best. With these methods, you will be able to learn how to manage your time effectively and earn money. I believe that you will succeed. We have more videos about cryptocurrency, finance, and earning on our channel, so go ahead and take a look at it. I hope you found it useful. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. The Token team has been with you, and we'll see you in the next video.